TPO Mobile is a carrier using both the Sprint and T-Mobile networks to provide coverage. Their plans are super affordable, starting at $16 a month for 1,000 minutes, unlimited texts, and 500 megabytes of LTE data. They also donate 10% of your monthly bill to a charity of your choice, so not only do you feel good about saving money, but you also feel good about donating money to a good cause. I chose to test out TPO's $25 a month plan with unlimited talk and text and 2 gigs of LTE data. You'll notice the $25 a month price is listed with autopay enabled. I was pleasantly surprised to discover TPO actually lets you sign up for the plan you want at the autopay price, so I actually ended up paying only $28.49 after all taxes and fees. TPO GSIM cards are also completely free, and mine came with $30 worth of Uber gift cards. The GSM SIM card will let you use TPO Mobile on the T-Mobile network. The CDMA SIM cards, which run for $17 shipped, will let you use TPO Mobile on the Sprint network. Now let's talk about coverage. The iPhone 6s has all of the LTE antenna bands built into it to work on all of the 4 major US carriers, including both Sprint and T-Mobile. I ordered TPO's free GSM SIM card, so I expected to only get coverage on the T-Mobile network. However, coverage was unusually good for T-Mobile in my area. I suspected my phone was actually able to switch between the T-Mobile and Sprint networks, much like how Project Fi works on Nexus devices. At my home, for example, I usually get edge connectivity on the T-Mobile network and LTE connectivity on the Sprint network. My phone consistently got LTE connectivity, so I thought it might be on the Sprint network. You can see when I place a phone call in my room, the phone immediately jumps from 3 dots of LTE to 1 dot of 4G. I suspect the phone is switching from the Sprint network to the T-Mobile network when I place the phone call. To further test my theory, I tried placing a phone call in the kitchen of my house, a location with exceptionally poor T-Mobile coverage, and trying to use cellular data. T-Mobile is a GSM network that lets you use data during phone calls, but Sprint is a CDMA network and blocks data usage during phone calls. As you can see, data did not work during the phone call in my kitchen, so I can conclude my iPhone was in fact connected to the Sprint network. Officially, I'm going to say to expect to get coverage based on the SIM card you order, but from my tests, it looks like TPO Mobile is essentially like Project Fi and is able to switch between the Sprint and T-Mobile networks. This is a huge plus for TPO Mobile because together Sprint and T-Mobile can easily rival the coverage of Verizon and AT&T. I had LTE connectivity everywhere I went and data speeds were excellent. On average, I got about 20 megabits per second down and 4 megabits per second up. Tethering is also fully supported. One of the biggest downsides to TPO Mobile is the lack of unlimited 2G data. When you hit your data limit, your data is simply shut off until your plan renews. Calling and texting also worked fine on TPO Mobile, but you should note Wi-Fi calling is not supported, and I couldn't get MMS messaging to work on my phone. I'll leave a support post linked below with more info about MMS messaging, but I personally couldn't get it to work. At the end of the day, TPO Mobile is a very compelling carrier. With coverage on both the Sprint and T-Mobile networks, affordable plans, fast data speeds, free SIM cards, a 10% donation to charity, and a $10 per person referral program, it's hard to go wrong with TPO Mobile. In fact, I'd go as far as to say they offer the single best plan of 2016. So if you'd like to test out TPO Mobile for yourself, here's how. Simply use my referral link posted in this video description so we both get $10 of account credit when you sign up. Then select the plan you want and choose either to get a free GSM SIM card or to activate your CDMA device. Once you have your SIM card, go to tpo.com/activate and enter your SIM ICC ID, which is just the really long number on the SIM card excluding the letter F. One way to remember this is if you enter the letter F, you will fail to activate the SIM card. You will also need to enter the IMEI of your phone for your activation. You can find this by going to Settings, General, About on your iPhone. Next, you choose which plan you want and create an online account. You will then be asked if you want to keep your mobile number. I chose no because I wanted to sign up for a new number. Next, you enter some information about yourself and then you will be brought to a screen with your payment total. As you can see, even though this is my first time signing up for TPO Mobile, they still allowed me to apply the $5 autopay discount at checkout. My total came to $28.49 for their $25 a month plan. After you enter your payment method, your SIM card will be activated. And boom, you're good to go. Lastly, you can nominate which organization 10% of your monthly bill would be donated to. I selected WaterAid America Incorporated, but of course you can choose whichever organization you like. From your online account, you can view your current plan and its expiration date, switch to a new plan at the end of your billing cycle, Add 1 gig of data for $12. View your bills and payments. Do something called recharge, which will switch you to a new plan immediately. View your usage. Easily manage your settings, including your payment method and autopay settings. Check out TPO's international plans. View your 10% contribution, and view your referral link. Again, if you use my link posted in this video description, we'll both receive $10 of account credit. So that pretty much wraps up this video. TPO Mobile is an excellent carrier and definitely one worth testing out for yourself. Be sure to share this video with your friends and family if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more videos like this one. I'm Stetson Doggett, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.